What up, though? Hey, yo. Hey. 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 How y'all doing? What's up? Good old Karma Bar. I'm restocking today. Y'all, come on in. We got to talk. We got to talk. We got to talk. It's a lot that I need to prepare all of us for. Hey, boobs. Hey, boobs. Hey, boo. Okay. I'm letting y'all know right now. I have added some strong ass. How long before I start opening up my mom? Y'all come on in. Thank y'all so much. Hey to everybody that's coming on the channel. Everybody that's been with me since day one. That's new. Whether you came in yesterday, last week, last month, it don't matter. As long as you came in with love, we fucks with you. We hangs with you. Hopefully you hang with us too. Welcome to the Order of the Mystic Healers. I am Rafiki Simone. I am the originator, the blueprint, the original. Okay. I want to let y'all know that the website is stocked. Now this is what's different, okay? Y'all listen to me. I think this is probably the most number of candles I've had on my site. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, a few of these candles I wish I could keep for me. The steady work. Today's Mercredi. The last day of the ritual to get in is $13.13. We are coming up against workplace witchcraft. Also, evil people, banishing evil people with evil intentions. Also, taking back what is for us. That's also dealing with manifestation and beseeching God to wreak havoc on unjust enemies. Now, the steady work candle that I have, I'm going to get into all of this and then we're going to get into the meat of my live. The steady work candle is good for those who are entrepreneurs, those who work in commission-based jobs, those who are looking to get extra, like if it's client-based, like psychiatrists, psychology, that kind of thing. If you do hair, you do makeup, you do nails, you are a content creator. This is real estate agent, insurance agent. You work for Primerica, you need more clients. That steady work, money, and employment candle is what you need. Please read the descriptions, okay? Because that's what's going to help you. The other one that I have is, I really didn't want to do this one away. This bayberry candle, which is what I call the wealth candle. It talks about a bayberry candle being burned in the socket brings money to the home and gold to the pocket. This is a very strong okay, so let me explain to y'all why this is a strong candle. The way that these candles are fixed and programmed, because it's not just the candle. You can get a candle from anywhere. It's, first of all, you got to know what you're doing. I really want to, and I'm gonna thank God. My memberships are up on the YouTube. I shut down Patreon. I've moved everything from Patreon to here. So depending on the tier that you will be in, it's gonna be a lot of stuff available to you. Now, this is the other thing too. Before I talk about this bayberry candle, I do want to let y'all know that there will be specific types of readings for my brother. There will be two types of tiers that will allow you to get like membership only content. One of the two tiers is going to allow for you to get exclusive content. So for example, I don't have that Kim Porter video anymore. But I looked for it and I forgot that that was one of the videos that I don't have anymore. And that's okay, because if I would have had it, I would have re-uploaded it to the membership only content. Okay. So membership only content is going to be stuff like that. It is going to get very deep. It's going to get wild, and we're not holding back. Okay. I see that this young rapper from Georgia has been involved in a shootout in upscale Beverly Hills. There is reasons for certain things happening the way that they're happening. A lot of these people thought that these so-called upscale places was untouchable. When you do wrong by people and you push low vibrational shit in other areas, when knowing your ass don't live there and you want to live in peace, but you purposely are setting up other folks to have low vibrational shit, eventually the karma is it will be brought to you. So now you're going to have to, you are going to have to see what time it is when it comes to karma. Okay. Now this bayberry candle that I have. Okay. Bayberry is really good for any time of the year. It is for extreme wealth, but it's got pentacle energy. So pentacle energy with this particular money candle, it has abundance, wealth, money, rain, and cornucopia in it. This is the perfect, if you are a Virgo, if you want to get long lasting energy, but be impregnated with different streams of income and actually let it materialize. We're in Virgo season. This bayberry candle is going to be your best bet. Because bayberry is really great for harvest and fall time, right? Like around this time of year. Okay. What's next up is, y'all, I got some good shit on the site. Trust me. Oh yeah. And if y'all purchase it today, I will be mailing it out tomorrow. So I also got Uncrossing, right? I got an Uncrossing candle. Let me show y'all. So I'm programming particular candles for specific reasons. Trust and believe me, I would not give y'all something that I wouldn't use. You know what I'm saying? I stick by my work. I know that it's powerful as fuck. This is extremely... Okay, Uncrossing. This is Uncrossing, but it's with fast love. Okay? This is a 2-for-1. This literally uncrosses, but as it's uncrossing, it's pushing you toward your destiny. And as it's pushing you toward these things that you may stand in the gap for, like money, wealth, health, love, it's pushing it toward you like this. So it literally shortens the distance. Okay? Y'all, please understand that I'm not responsible that if I run out on the site, because I know some of y'all be low-key getting really mad at me when I run out of these things, but I'm only stocking so much until I can get more in, okay? Because remember, I keep telling y'all, when I get funds, I try to flip it to get this stuff, because y'all, a lot of times I'm guinea pigging before I put a lot of this stuff out. Or I just know, like, without a shadow of a doubt that, this stuff is working. But again, this is a 2-for-1. So uncrossing with fast luck. It's not just uncrossing. You got a lot of uncrossing candles. But this is, you might want to gamble with this candle. Like if you ain't afraid to play the tables or machines, I would suggest you do the tables, because there is something about an energy exchange between human to human with money going back and forth, money being exchanged for chips going back on the table. So money does not like to stay still. Money is a Mercurius energy. Okay. And I'll explain it. I know a lot of people think money is earth, but it's only made in the 3D of earth because it's made of linen and different other things, paper mixed up together with linen and different other things to create it. That's on the 3D. But the element, the element, the true element behind money is mercury, which is air. And a lot of people do not know how to harness that. So for this right here, because this is like a indigo purple. This is a purple color. It's the correct color, it has the correct stuff, and it also protects from evil. So you really getting the 3-in-1. It's first gonna uncross you, and while it's protecting you from evil, while you being uncrossed, it's gonna push you toward whatever your goals are, and it's gonna push your goals toward you again. So if you got 100% goal, it's gonna meet you 50. So you won't have to do half of it. This is half the work. That's basically what that shit is, okay? So that's another one. I have a Jinx removing candle with helping hand for success. Now this is a 3-tier candle because it has 3 different colors. It has gray, pink, and green. This is it's a potent candle because it removes jinxes in every area of your life. A lot of Jinx candles, like the standard black, it's a general shotgun approach. But this gets rid of it in every area. You have love, money, mind, which is mental. You have soul, will, solar plexus is in here. Also, the helping hand for success. So when it removes your jinx, let's say, for example, you're the kind of person who gets so far and then something happens and a wrench is thrown. And you're always wondering, like, what the fuck is going on? Well, this jinx remover candle is going to remove the jinxes. A lot of jinx candles just remove the jinxes. Sorry, y'all. But this one creates a yod. It's literally God's hand of destiny. It's the Hebraic hand of God, which is yod, Y-O-D. That literally is like a forces beyond your control starts to intervene on your behalf because it's the helping hand of God. It's like the just judge, but it's the helping hand of God, and it is for success. So you're not just removing jinxes, y'all. See, this is the thing. I'm trying to focus on stuff that is not just going to uncross you, unjinx you, undo this, undo that. We need to put something in its place because we'll do the uncrossing and the unhexing, but then what are we following up behind it? So these candles that I have are literally pushing you and pressing you, to go forward. It's not just removing shit. It's removing stuff off of you and up out of your way. But it's helping you to go forward because that's what this helping hand of success is going to be. All right. The other candle that I do have, y'all, this is that it's like crown of success on steroids. This is not the crown of success. This is the key to success. So let me tell y'all something. There's nothing wrong with crown of success. Y'all know I've been pushing crown of success for I don't know how long on my channel. However, the key to success, everybody can wear a crown. Doesn't necessarily mean that crown is going to work in their favor. Because you have to sit in a certain pedigree. You have to set up a certain pedigree or degree in order for that crown to work for you. A key, however, works for anybody as long as they know which door to put that key in. So I have a success candle here. This success candle. Now, on the description, I have listed everything that this candle is going to help you do. The key or the goal, because remember, it's key, not keys. You have to pick one thing from those many. If it falls, if it's something that is a conglomerate of something that falls under the main, just pick the main. So like, for example, I have a breakdown for money. Within the money, I have branches of what that looks like. If you see that you have several branches that you relate to under the money trunk, then just pick money, and you'll leave it up to your guides and the ancestors. Because let me tell y'all something. Y'all not just working with. Okay, I'm gonna go there. See, when y'all purchase shit from people, y'all are not just working with energy. Y'all are working with whoever I'm dealing with in the spiritual realm. That's who y'all are working with. You understand? And so I'm having to do things differently. Like, I'm bringing back the ancestor money. So whenever you purchase something from me, you will get the ancestor money that you can burn as a means of offering up to the spirits that will be helping you, the energies that will be helping you. You ain't got to be afraid. Y'all been with me this long. I ain't got nothing that's gonna put your ass to shame unless you got evil intentions. And that's a whole different story. But as you can see on here, this also will help you with the purchase of a house or a car. So that's one of the things that chronic success, yes, okay, it can help. I feel like chronic success has more dominant male energy. That's more like a John the Conqueror, conquistador type of energy, right? This is more feminine, and it's not just because it's pink, but it has more of a feminine energy, which is, we're in the age of Aquarius, where it's divine feminine energy. So whether you're male or female, you want to be able to work with divine feminine energy. We're lining up with the purpose and the plan that's coming. Again, I'm not responsible. Y'all can go on there now if you want to. Okay. This is I have my ancestor money candle. This is my ancestor money blessing candle. So I don't have to, but if I was to send ancestor money with this, it would just be adding to. This is literally ancestor appeasement or ancestor money in a jar. Like, if you want it, y'all, when you make money rain down on your ancestors, and this is 7-day candle. So imagine for 7 days without having to pee, eat, or sleep, you burning ancestor money. You can't do that because you got shit to do. You got bills to pay. You got things you have to do. You got a job. You got to tend up. You got kids. You can't do that. This does it for you. So this is my ancestor money conjure candle. When you do that for them, they do it for you. Again, a lot of this stuff is self-explanatory, at least to me. If not, you need any more descriptions, it will be in the description box on the website. Okay. This Karma bar soap is restocked. But let me explain something to y'all. I don't know what's going on, because God had me make this shit like extremely potent this time around. I don't know what's going on. Well, I have an idea. Let me just say it like that. I have an idea of what's going on in the spiritual realm. But y'all would want to come and get this Karma bar soap. Just Uranus has went retrograde today. I'm gonna say this before October. Y'all will want to get this karma. I don't want to keep saying it because I don't want y'all to think I'm just trying to scare y'all into buying. No, if you don't buy, somebody else will. Probably, more than that in your place, But at the same time, I just want y'all to understand there is something popping off in the spiritual realm. I do have the St. Joseph relocation candle left. I have one left. Y'all, if y'all looking to relocate, especially before this year is up, like y'all want to spend the New Year's in a new house, please get the relocation candle, the house protection and blessing. If you feel like people have been throwing shit your way, I do have that available with the house money and the house blessing and protection. I have one more bag of tweet left. I have two power of the ancestors petition candles left. And for the babies, for the kids, I have this. I have some gemstones inside of this. This is my school protection. This is for the kids. One bottle of this will last them the entire school year. Okay? This is angelic protection for the kids for the entire school year. Let me give you a quick testimony, okay, about this. And I'm about to make it visible. Boom, on the website. I only have 5 right now. There have been some kids who I'm assuming, including mine, that has been stalked recently, literally within the last 48 hours, with people with the intentions of kidnapping. And I've been noticing why they couldn't, I've been noticing that they couldn't come forward. And not just the fact that the hand of God is here, but because I was prompted to make this right when the school year started. But I first did it for my kids. Like I said, you can make them a nice big bath. You can pour the whole thing in there. You ain't got to do bits and pieces of it. This one thing is going to last the whole school year. Now, I will say this, and this is for kids. If you feel prompted, real prompted as an adult, to get this, get it. I thought that I was just doing this for kids learning their knowledge, for them to copy, because I programmed it for several things, for them to, help with their studies, pay attention in school, be easy on themselves, that kind of thing. But I always include protection in my stuff. And I'm seeing it protect my kids. This is my second batch that is online for sale. 5, I'm going to keep making it till God say stop. Okay? It's going to be under school year protection and blessing bubble bath. It does also bless as well. Just bless the babies for the new year, new school year. Again, this going to hold them off till May. Literally till like the last day of school. If you are the type of person that has to walk to work, take public transportation, you have to do anything concerning your job going back and forth, and you are alone, or you're a woman, or you may be a man that may feel like somebody's looking towards you for like organ harvesting, sex trafficking, or whatever. This is you will want to get that. I don't care. Yes, it's school year, but this is protection and blessings energy. Okay? So y'all may want to go ahead and get that if I were you. Okay. Last but definitely not least. Am I good on the time here? I'm actually scared to put this up on the store, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. Y'all remember I told y'all I was bringing my fuckboy repellent back, right? So I no longer call it that. This is called Archangel Protection Spray. I tested this out myself. Y'all, if this ain't some of the most potent shit I've ever made in my life, I am not say I'm not bullshitting you. I am not bullshitting you. I sprayed this a few times. Okay. So I'm gonna rattle this shit off to y'all. Okay. I also call this back your ass up spray, because that's how deep this shit goes. But let me explain something to y'all. This I'm scared to tell y'all because y'all want y'all to be abusive. Okay. In my hands, I really believe I have created a key to damn near invincibility. This drives away negative people, evil entities, and those with evil intentions. But this also attracts archangels and other positive and protective energies to help you go safely throughout your day. If you feel like you've been under psychic attack, having night terrors, or need a quick aura repair, pick me up. This is the spray for you. This will lift your vibes higher. If you're having a not so good day, just 2 sprays in the air of the room that you're in and watch it work. It will work. It's work environment friendly. This spray can be used as a light bed and linen spray to keep you protected while you sleep. It's also child friendly and baby friendly. Now, this is where it gets interesting. You ready? I cannot be lying because it's 44 in the building. And this is in Archangel spray. AKA fuckboy repellent. Oh, God, here we go. Please be advised that this will make hidden and open enemies extremely nauseous. If you have anybody that, if you've ever, y'all, I'm not bullshitting you. I raise my right hand. I do not have to swear. God can literally take me up out of here right now. I'm not playing with y'all. I am telling you the whole honest God's truth. I tried this for myself. I went and washed clothes. Do you hear me? And this shit, who I did not expect, this girl, this young lady that was there. I don't know her like that, but she sees me going there often. I sprayed this spray, and this bitch started, bleh, bleh, bleh. She was a hidden enemy, and I didn't even know it. And do you know what I was told? Now, what I really do believe is, not only will my spray reveal hidden enemies by making them nauseous, they will not be able to be around you. They're not going to be able to be around you, not for long. They're going to have to move around, shake around, move around. If you think anybody is working against you at your job, even in your house, you want to get this spray. Because this spray is going to show you who is against you. Child, babies and all, honey. And I'm talking about people who, and I'm not talking about no little low level enemies either. I'm talking about even high level shit. You hear me? You will want to get this spray. If you don't know who your enemies are, boom. Was that the 7th house and the 12th house? No, the 7th house and the 10th house? 7th house rules open enemies. And I think the 10th rules the hidden. Or the 12th or the 11th. It's either 10th, 11th, or 12th. But, yep, you want to go to a family reunion? You want to see who's actually been working against you this whole time? Why you can't never get together and you plotting? Take your ass to that family reunion this year. Don't run. Take your ass and then go spray that shit. Spray it on you and hug everybody you can. Family reunion. Family reunion. You'll be surprised. Do you hear me? All right. Hold on. I'm about to make that Archangel spray public. If it goes, it goes. Whoever gets their orders in tonight, no matter what you order, I'm going to be sending y'all stuff off tomorrow. Before Friday. Okay? Archangel protection spray is up on the site. Sheesh. It's about to get real out here in these streets. Because I'm about to restock that ASAP. It's about to get... Yo, that Archangel spray, I keep that shit on me. In my purse. And trust me, if they get nauseous, they gonna hide it. Because they'll go to the bathroom or something. But they gonna come back and you gonna see it on their face. They ain't gonna look good. You could tell. They probably gonna be throwing up in the bathroom or some shit. All that other stuff. Oh, girl, I think I'm pregnant. No, bitch. You ain't pregnant. Your ass was working against me. And you nauseous. Now, with that being said, you're going to be put in a powerful position after you find out who the hidden enemy is, or you confirm the open enemy. Because then you're going to have a choice. What are you going to do once you know who they are? Right? What are you going to do? Y'all, please be advised. I'm not playing. This shit is potent as hell. All right. Karma Bar soap is now restocked on the site. So everything now is available on the site. Okay? Does anybody have any questions before we move on? Because I want to talk to y'all. Okay, El Boogie, you said offer what candles are you looking to get, El Boogie? Let me just tell you this. Use your intuition, sweetheart. And the reason why I'm saying use your intuition, thank you so much to all my moderators and everybody who is helpful in the chat, in the live chat. Let me just tell y'all something. Baby, this shit ain't no joke. Smells good. This really did good this time around. This Karma bar. That shit getting better and better. Okay. I got one more. I'm about to start pulling some cards. Because we have Uranus retrograde that started today. With Saturn still being in retrograde, Uranus retrograde is getting out the rest of any and all rebellious energies that may be trapped within the children of God before I'm hearing going to war. For some of us, going to war may be different. If you were incarnated in this lifetime to do a love walk, your war is love. Okay? What I mean by that is your fight in this life is love. To be loved and to love. Could you be loved and be loved? Could you be loved and be loved? Yeah, girl. Okay, I'm just being funny. Bob Marley, me and Bob was also talking as well. So, let me write that down. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let's start. August 24th, 2022, all the way up to January the 22nd, which is literally cusping between Capricorn and Aquarian energy. There is going to be a great sweep in the earth concerning rebellion and overseers. Well, what I'm hearing is the changing of the guards. For those people who proven to themselves or to the upper echelons, the higher ups, that they were not fit to rule, they're going to be replaced. So let's say, for example, if some of you were supposed to be with a high level energy soulmate or your twin flame in this lifetime, but they proved to be so damn demonic that they were incapable of healing themselves or didn't want to and fought against the tide. You know, the Titans and the Olympians, there's fates that are being sealed at this time. Uranus is what I call the cataclysmic changer. That is, Uranus is the planet that is responsible for the midlife crisis. When you get to your late 30s, early 40s, from 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, that bracket is what you call midlife crisis bracket. Now, depending on if you were an ascendant master, or depending on what kind of path life you're walking on this earth right now at this time, you may have had your midlife crisis early. Your midlife crisis probably was coupled in with your Saturn return and your Great Awakening. All three of those things brought extreme traumas and cataclysmic changes to where you almost died. Basically, you probably did die and then was resurrected back. Okay? So for some of us, because I'm going to put myself in there, I've already went through that. So the good part about it is from this point forward, when you get back, when you come out of all of that, and it's intertwined in the dark night of the soul and all this other Uranus, midlife crisis stuff, and you come out of, coming out of that, and you heal. When you get into your North Node, it gets better from there. As you continue to walk in your purpose. Before I go into shuffling, I do have Scorpio energy at the bottom. This is a water mimicking fire. And I do have Neptune energy. This is the god of illusions and deception. And it does rule Pisces energy. So I'm hearing betrayal. Uranus is also going... listen, Uranus is in Neptune... I'm sorry, not Neptune. Uranus and Saturn is not working against each other at this time. Believe it or not, and because Uranus, Neptune falls under Taurusian energy, falls under the sign of Taurus this year, today. If you are born in the year of the ox, and you are a righteous being, a chosen one, a child of God, you will see the reward of the wicked, especially. You will, I'm hearing on the board of directors, you will see the reward of the wicked. Do you hear me? Some of us have gotten up to a place where we work so hard to get where we at, we don't want to see it. I used to want to see it because I wanted to see them suffer. Yeah, you did me harm and I want to see. No, now it's like, let me be in silence. I want to live great. I just want to, I just want to get it in. I don't want to, deal with certain people in certain places and certain things and certain this and certain that and da 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 da. Again, there's people ordering. I don't want y'all to be mad at me if some of these, these things are gone. I do want y'all to know, and I'm not trying to be funny, but what makes spell work even better for you is this Karma Bar soap. Because you don't know if you have done any sins of omission, things that you may have done unbeknownst to your own self, any forms of offenses or taken up any forms of offenses. Somebody could have bumped you the wrong way in the line and it made you agitated, and you got in your car, you went on about your day, but you kind of locked it away up in your heart. That way when it happened to you again, you're going to go back to, man, that shit happened to me yesterday. Why are these motherfuckers out here? And then all of a sudden you start spitting venom at everybody. So this Karma Bar soap is not just for you to be petitioned for mercy at the feet of God. This is literally to wipe your shit clean. This is your spiritual toilet paper. This is your whitest snow rag right here. This is your atonement. You understand? So, and it also helps you get, helps to flip the karma wheel on your behalf, as long as you, again, wanting to really do the work and operate, in righteousness. The thing about it is, with this whole energy is with Uranus retrograding with Saturn, we're getting ready to see a lot of karmic justice. So Uranus is what's bringing the karmic justice down into the 3D. Saturn in retrograde was bringing all of the petitions to the high courts in the spiritual realm. Okay? Whatever verdicts has happened in the spiritual realm, we're getting ready to see its execution that has already happened in the spiritual realm, because a lot of people, we're dealing with a lot of enemies that are in spiritual jail right now. A lot of them are getting ready to death is going to be the reward. For others, literal jail, most likely for life. Others, it's going to be contingent upon what they wanted for you. For example, there was a lot of people who wanted me homeless and broke and in and out, and wanted me to be sex trafficked and kidnapped and tortured. It's going to happen for them. So don't think it's strange if you hear on the local news or on worldwide news certain people, you know, that we all may know, or some of your local folks that you dealing with, you know, all of a sudden they disappeared and all this other stuff. I remember not too long ago, I was passing by something that had a lot of police officers and stuff out there, and I was getting ready to start praying, and God said, "Nope, don't you pray, don't you mumble not a word, keep driving." And sometimes and it's like, oh Lord, you know, but God said it extremely, you know, the voice of God was very stern, and it was like, what you're not going to do is pray that you can't pray this away. You know, so people are going to be met with their karma, and we're going to have the discernment, you know, not to pray it away. We're not going to be able to pray it away. Let the dragons come in. Let the dragons come in. I just heard, these are the times we all wish for. One more time. Wait, there we go. Okay, so we have Tibetan energy here. I'm seeing Buddhist monks. I'm seeing a lot of prayer and meditation going up on behalf of the world. All right. Mercury retrograde, I believe, is not too far behind. The shadow, I believe we're feeling the shadow of it. So, let's see how many planets are in retrograde right now. Jeez, we got a lot of energy going in. Jupiter is in retrograde, and it went in retrograde, and it went from Pisces, and it's going to come out in Pisces. So literally in July, on the 29th, on the day of love, which is Freya, Friday. So on Green Day, on Love Day, Jupiter went retrograde. Okay? And it went in under the sign of Pisces. It's still in retrograde. It's going to come out of retrograde under the sign of Pisces. So it went in water. It's going to come out. This is a birthing. Okay, so the Virgin is birthing. Wow. The planets are going through a washing. Wow. Shut up. Okay, so it comes out November 24th. So that's 11 energy. So November in the pagan calendar is number 11. That's, first of all, a master number. That's also Boaz and Jashan, which is the pillars of the high priestess, which is also the legs of the high priestess. So literally this is birthing, because the legs of the high priestess is passing through the legs. So it's almost as if like Jupiter is getting an initiation itself. And it comes out on the day of Judy, which is Jupiter, Thursday, November this year. So Venus, okay, Venus is no longer in retrograde. So we have Jupiter in retrograde. Let me write this down because this is important. Jupiter. And it went Pisces. Okay. So now we have Saturn that went in June 5th on Dimanche, which is the day of the sun, Sunday. So Saturn went in under Aquarius, which happens to be a rebellious sign. Innovative but rebellious. Saturn does not come out until October. So when it on a Sunday, it comes out on a Sunday in October. And it's under the sign of Capricorn that it comes out. Wow. Okay. All right. Mars is not in retrograde yet, but when it does go in retrograde, it ain't gonna come back out until next year. Okay. September the 10th, Mercury goes into retrograde under Virgo. It comes out under Virgo because you know that usually don't last long. Uranus is now in retrograde under Taurus. Oh gosh, this is a lot of energy. So we literally have yep. So, grace and benevolence for Jupiter. Okay. I'm getting this together because I'm about to tell y'all what's happening here. Yes. Wow. This is about to be good, y'all. Now watch this. Yeah. We're going to be under Uranus energy for the rest of the year until January 22nd. And then when Mercury goes retrograde, it's going to affect the rest of these planets. Yes, because it's the god of communication. So you literally are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 3 gods right now in retrograde. The 4th god is September 10th, which is Mercredi. I'm hearing angelic communication too for Mercury. So Uranus is correcting rebellion. I'm hearing the fallen angels are getting their just due. Those who did not want to repent. Om is at the bottom. Om Shokma, which is the masculine energy on the tree of life. That is the yang energy. That is the fire energy. Bana is the yin energy, the water energy, which is dark. considered dark on the tree of life, the Sephiroth. Chakma is the masculine, which is considered light. Let there be light. So this is why you have wands being the sign of the penis in the tarot, because of Chakma or Chakma. Okay? Let's see the energies of Uranus retrograde. Sehikai. Sacral chakra is here. Saturn is crowning. So what I said is right. What we don't see is Saturn is punishing and going through each zodiac sign. Sorry. And to come out in Capricorn, believe it or not, for Saturn to go direct under the sign of Capricorn is letting y'all know that the work has been completed, because the 13th, allegedly in alchemy, the 13th zodiac sign supposed to fall in between coming out of Sagittarian season into Capricorn season. But me personally, I believe in the 13th month, because I believe in the Ethiopian calendar. I believe in the 13th month, which I think is a whole different month by itself. And I think it's hidden within our calendar, believe it or not. I'm serious. I think within those 365 days, something is broke up. Okay. Kether. And I'm going to read these to y'all. Got Scorpio back at the bottom. So something is getting ready to, something significant is getting ready to happen by late October, early November. And it's going to be something we all can see. But this is also, remember, this is also ruled by Pluto. And Scorpios rule the underworld. They're the guardians. Actually, they're the guardians of the underworld. You have to pass through Scorpio. You have to pass through the sting of a Scorpio. So you actually have to go underwater, like Moana, right? And then when you get to the dry part under the water, you have to pass through the sting, which is the fire. So this is how you mix fire and water. And everybody does not survive. So Scorpio season, there is going to be some form of a passing through the fire. But I'm also hearing that whatever was meant for people like you and I to go through hell, they're going to have to pass through it. See, a lot of these people have been doing all kind of witchery and shit and doing evil stuff when they wouldn't want that done to them. So therefore, you know, oh my baby, they wouldn't want that done to them. So by them doing it to others, and whoever has survived their foolery, now they're going to have to go through the stuff that they have put people through and see if they could survive it. And if they could survive it, then their great reward is that they're going to be stuck in that forever. Because remember, they still had ample time to repent and make it right, and they didn't. So therefore, if they left you at the mercy seat of God, actually they didn't try to leave you at the mercy seat of God. They want to leave you out there high and dry because they really believe that God had abandoned you. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of these people, they understand the hand of God. They understand the powerful protection of God. They understand all of that. But the only reason why they came for you and people like me is because they believed at one point in time that God had forsaken us. And for whatever reason, God had to play along, and then resurrect him, himself on our behalf, or resurrect us to show him, nah, you know what? Not only is this my child, but I played you for a fool. I wanted to see if I could use this child to redeem you unto me. But since you want to use them as a sacrifice and be a stupid bitch, I'm going to make sure you take yourself up on out of here. That's the kind of energy that we're getting at this time when it comes to Uranus retrograde all these other retrogrades, and the karmic cycles and the karmic debts being finalized. So if you're on my side of the fence, you've already kind of went through your karmic debt. You've paid your dues and all that other stuff. Okay? But they're getting ready to pass through the very fire and portals and stone hinges that they had you pass through and you survived. Yep, look. Can't make it up. And I believe there is a deacon, there's a decadent of Scorpio that's ruled by Mars. This is straight warfare. So literally by Scorpio season, we're going to see the wicked having to fight each other to stay alive. Yo, this is like, you know what it's giving me? Like Game of Thrones in reverse. Like Grecian and Roman Olympics in the reverse. You know, when they remember, not when they used to put innocent people in the ring, but when they like put, like, this is going to be like villain versus villain just to stay alive. And we're going to be the spectators. They did it to us, and now we get to see it being done to them. Are y'all still with me? Because I can't see what y'all saying. Y'all still with me? Okay. Let's see. Damn. Why was it not showing me? Y'all, it was not even showing. It wasn't even showing me all y'all stuff. Okay. You said, I'm sorry if this is a stupid question, but where do I get the YouTube membership? The Patreon membership, and I want to switch to YouTube now. Yeah, because YouTube membership is going to be cheaper. Patreon is not. And I'm just starting it, so it's getting finalized right now. It's going to pop up on my when it says like order the Mystic Healers channel. You're going to be able to see it. As soon as it's up, you're going to see it. Okay. Thank you so much, y'all. Let me see. It is. Success candle is beautiful. So when y'all get these candles, please don't hoard them. Don't hoard these candles. These candles are not made to be hoarded. And I don't know who's been telling y'all these lies about if y'all hold on to candles, it makes it more potent. That shit is a lie. These candles are programmed to be used and utilized. Don't hold on to stuff. Please don't. Because it that actually works against you. At least with my energy. Unless the good Lord then told you hold on to it until a point in time, please don't hold on to it, because my shit is definitely going to work not in your favor. Unless, like I said, unless God tells you, hey, wait until this time to, light it. Please don't do that. It is to be utilized. Because let me tell y'all something. When y'all get some of my stuff and you burn it when you get it, like I said, unless God tell you otherwise, you burn it when you get it, it's going to kick in right when it needs to. You don't want to be walking around and have a candle that could give you $1 million business idea, and it actually have you gross millions of dollars right there, but then you're not burning it. So then who are you blaming? It's your fault, right? So, I'm not trying to be ugly and mean, but I don't like that horrid shit. Especially when it comes to money. Money likes to be utilized. They don't like being stagnant. All right, Flower Bloom. Yes, I'm glad you got your package. 10 Pisces, you still got the ancestor money? Y'all better burn that dang old money. What is y'all waiting on? Y'all ancestors need that money right now. Harvest time is getting ready to come up. Come on, y'all. Y'all need to start planting good seeds for y'all ancestors so y'all can get that shit back into 3D. What are y'all doing? I love y'all, but come on. Bayberry is gone, huh? Don't worry, I'm going to restock. We just brought that angel spray. Girl. Paradise J, I don't drop stuff on Friday because I use my intuition. At least y'all know I wear deodorant, huh? Sorry. The Karma soap should be there, sweetheart. You said, what about the quarter life crisis? Mm, yeah, I wouldn't call it. I mean, if you wanted to call it quarter life crisis, I would rather call that, if you're young and you feel like you've been through stuff, that's preparation. Man, okay, I hate to say it like this, but this is the best way. I'm gonna say it, and then I'm gonna try to go behind the lines and clean up my drawing. Okay, metaphorically. When you are a child and you go into adolescence, when you are in that teen stage, you coming from that teen stage to a young adult, life hits you a certain way because you go into adulthood, you start to see that juvenile ways are over, playtime is over. You kind of have to start getting a little bit more serious about life. I always suggest that you play through it. Keep a jolly and joyful air about you to get you through. Don't get too boggled down by being an adult. Okay, adulting can sometimes suck. What I will say is, I won't call that a quarter life crisis. It is an awakening, because it's a reason why. Let me tell y'all this, and we're still on Uranus. Trust me, we're still on Uranus. Retrograde. There's a reason why they use the number 18 and the number 21 as adult markers. Why they say 18? Because 1 plus 8 is 9, but that's a threshold number. The reason why I say it's a threshold number, 18, 1 plus 8 is 9. That is the highest number you can get out of the first number being 1. Okay? So it sets the tone for the next binary codes that comes in at 19. Because 1 plus 9 is 10. And that's 1 and 0 together, which is, again, binary codes. So 18 resets you. Okay? 21 starts to solidify the rest of your 20s. 25 starts to set you up for everything above that. Okay? 30s, 28, 29, 30. 30 on up to 35, 36, 37. 30 to 37 sets you up for the maturation of your frontal lobe. This is probably one of the most critical parts. If you are blessed to get to this age, this is going to be the most critical if you're not there already. So I'm talking to the youngsters right now, y'all. So y'all, us wiser, seasoned folks, let's pour into these youngsters, because age 30 to 37 is going to be critical. Your frontal lobe begins to solidify and crystallize. This is why you, in your 20s, and even in your teens, going into your 20s, you want to make sure that you set yourself around wise mentors, wise guides, wise spiritual advisors, wise people in your neighborhoods who can lead you to the right way of righteousness. Because what happens is, this is going to form you. And as it's forming you, when you get, okay, so the tree is bendable, right? Up until the teens. In the teens, you start, in the teens, you do get a little, whatnot, rebellious, but you're still, teenagers are still getting their knowledge, and a lot of other stuff is still dropping off, right? It's dropping off as other things stick on. When they get to their 20s, this is where you are an adult, but you still kind of get to cartwheel in the grassy knoll, if I may say it like that. Because what happens is you get to question a lot of things in your 20s. This is your quest years. So your 20s is your quest decade. Okay? Now, this can fall any kind of way for other people. Your quest years could be now when you're in your 30s or your 40s. Your quest years could be right now in your teens, because your 20s is going to get serious. Who knows? God knows, and your guides know. Your angels know. Everybody that's on your side knows. The ancestors. So with that being said, that's how it's formulated or regulated. Okay? But take it as it resonates and apply it how it resonates. But when you start getting to your 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, from 25 to 29, this is where you see a lot of people who a lot of times don't have kids. They get married in that age. It's because now they feel like, okay, I'm starting to see I'm going to get a little old. I'm starting to get older. You know, I may not be able to hoop as much. The body starts showing signs of, okay, it's time to get grown. Though you still may be limber and energetic and all that other stuff, you may not be able to drive across the country 5 days straight without sleeping like you used to in your young 20s or in your teens when you first got your license. You know, going into your 30s now, you're going to start to feel some shit, right? So what happens is like I said again, especially for people who have not had kids in their early 20s, when they get to that 25 mark on to the 29th mark, you see those type of people get married. That's those kind of people. Okay, they starting to feel like, okay, if I don't buck it down now, life is going to start passing me by. All right. When you get to, and I'm not saying this is for everybody who don't have kids. You got some people who have children who choose to later on in their late 20s get married, whatever. Okay, it's whatever floats your boat. When you get to that 30th mark, if you have not made a spiritual foundation sure by the 25th mark, you run the risk of having an early midlife crisis, a Uranus moment. Because now your frontal lobe is going to start to crystallize. And it's maturing. When I say crystallize, this is what's responsible for your molecular structure and your DNA changing to accommodate you into the rest of your years. Your DNA can always be reprogrammed and changed throughout your life as long as you stay open and willing to learn. But what happens is, this is the beginning. This is your foundation setup for what is going to serve you in your long term. You got Jupiter energy from 29 on down. Vast, quick, knowledgeable, but don't last long. When you get to your 30s on up, this is Saturn energy. This is where karmic shit starts popping up and coming up, and that's why it lasts a little bit longer. This stuff follows you into your 60s on into the rest of your life if you're not careful. So what ends up happening as you are now, am I really a Buddhist? Am I omnious? I for one am I am what you call, I don't want to call it a selective omnious. I am a pure omnious, which means I acknowledge the different paths of the world, and I understand that there are some truths in every religion and or spiritual walk. But I'm also under the understanding that these spiritual walks or religions could have used truths as a foundation to build falsities as a means of entrapping humanity. You heard what I just said. So in other words, you're forever learning as an omnious. People like to use that word omnious and that term because it's now getting popular in the spiritual community. And I'm getting real tired of people using shit because it's popular. You know, I've been calling myself omnious for the longest. And it's just the respecting of different um, walks, and understanding that there's, it's more than one path. Okay. So if you're in your 30s and you're wondering why life is kind of getting a little bit harder, it's because, first of all, you need to find out what if your foundations is in Christianity, just know that you're going to be going back to your roots. Some of you may be watching this and you're in your 40s and you're starting to have this like, okay, well, man, I was in the wrong type of shit. Do not be afraid to find out the truth of Christianity. There's a lot of shit that we were taught wrong, saints. There's a lot of stuff we were taught wrong. We were told to not honor metaphysics. We were told to not honor the use of herbs, even though Revelations 2 tells you the herbs is used for the healing of the nations. We were also told that divination and casting lots were of the devil, when they did use divination, indeed use the Thurum and the Urim, and casting lots, sticks, stones, and bones, and shells in the Bible. They also told us necromancy was wrong. It was not wrong. It was the way that it was being used. The Witch of Windsor was not in the wrong. King Saul was. When God told him don't consult, he went and consulted anyway, as if this spirit, as if the spirit of the prophet Samuel was going to tell him something different other than God. He was testing God to say, God, you a lie, and I'm going to go and see if this was correct. There's nothing wrong with using modes of divination to make sure to make sure, but he was using that as a means to defy God. You have to know the difference. Okay? Defying God and getting clarity is two different things. How can, if metaphysics is not real or honored in the Bible, how did they make the axe head, which was made of metal, float in water? So you have to ask yourself these questions. How was water turned into wine? How was the widow woman with the child able by the prophet Elijah to be blessed to where her oil and flour kept replenishing to where she never ran out until her debts was paid? You have to ask yourself these questions. If metaphysics is not honored, but this is what they've hidden from you in the Vatican. This is what is in the Apocrypha. In the book of Enoch, it talks about the fallen angels teaching certain enchantments and incantations to those who are here on the earth, because they mix and mangled with them and created Nephilim, which are the fallen ones, to fall the giants. It's a lot of stuff. So do not be afraid, saints, to come out of the harlot version of Christianity, which means is to keep you dumb, docile, and locked down, because the people who are telling you that this shit is evil and demonic are the same ones who's using it against you to keep you in a locked up state. Okay? If that uncrossing, if them uncrossing candles ain't burnt, if done yet, y'all better go up there and get them. Hi to everybody who's just coming in. Because they're purposely was teaching us the wrong things. These people, listen, okay, I'm gonna say this. Y'all remember I told y'all on my last live how God keeps me from, going crazy when it comes to these white people, because, I'm since I've been back in the South, and my eyes have been open, I really am starting to see how racist it is out here. And how a lot of white people do feel like they own every fucking thing when they don't. And that is going to be made to them soon, more sooner than later. And it's going to be unfortunate for them, but fortunate for all of those who are walking in love, no matter what color you are. And the reason why I say that is because that woman who had her door open, she seen me trying to pull in. Do you think? And then got mad because I pulled in anyway. Yes, bitch, I'm going to pull in. You should close your fucking door. Close your door so I can park. You don't own this damn parking lot. But then when I got in the store, a white lady let me jump in front of her when the black lady could have let me in, but the white lady did. So God always will combat people like the other one with people like the nice lady, just to help your heart stay pure and let you know, baby, I'm here. Remember to look at the heart. Remember to look at the heart. Remember to look at the heart. Because people who are racist have been planted in this earth to work against people like you and me, to make us hate another race of people. You understand? You have to listen. I'm not trying to belittle white folks or nothing like that, but I gotta say it the way that it is. because this is one of the secrets of the tomb that is guarded by the Shriners. You have to understand that Yaakov, the scientist, is the reason why white people exist. And Yaakov was a black man. Yaakov was Jacob, was a black man. And it tells you in the Bible when he did it. He did it in the Old Testament when he was trying to create lambs and sheep without spots and blemishes. He was literally crossbreeding the DNA of different sheep to get for them to birth spotless lambs and sheep every time. He was trying to breed the spot. That's a metaphor. Trying to first, what I believe was trying to kill off the DNA of or the broken chromosome of vitiligo, aka leprosy. He then in turn, which I believe created white folks, and it could have been out of self-hatred. You know, so you had a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of thing. Because remember, we're talking about the same energy who wrestled with God. Who wrestled with God. Does it tell you why he wrestled with God? Y'all better peep game. I'm telling y'all right now. Shit about to get real and stuff is about to, these people can no longer hide these secrets. And that's the Shrine of Secret. Who guards, why is the tomb, why is the bodies in the tombs being guarded by the Shriners? Because the bones is the ones that hold the secrets. Who are the bones? The pharaohs and the kings, which are the Hebrews and the Egyptians mixed. This is why you could not tell the difference between Hebrews and Egyptians back then. They both were black. And whether you want to believe it or not, you know, though you're going to have some Aryan race type of people who are just straight Hitler and all this other shit, who they're steeped in hatred, which really is not hatred at all. It's fear. They are afraid of what they don't understand. And some of these people have came into the knowledge that they were the creation of our progenitor, of one of the progenitor of, you know, the tribes of Israel. And they're mad because they feel abandoned. You have to understand, this man went to the island of Patmos and genetically engineered a race of people who were looked down upon originally. And he let them breed on this island. There is sacred texts, Egyptian text that is written on papyrus papers that is saying, that literally translates into a little story that goes a little bit of something like this. These people who came from mountains, who had slender noses, were very hairy, was not unkept. Was well unkept, reddish hair, bad teeth. They stunk because they didn't have any hygiene. They said they ate their own shit. They grunted because they did not have a language. They were extremely violent. They said that they came by way of shores. So when they tried to come from off the shores, they got scared when they seen a group of people. The way that these people learned how to be civil was by mocking the ways of the Egyptians. Listen, again, I'm not saying this to be evil. I'm telling you that because, listen, we're going to bridge this gap with love. We have to. In order for you to heal something, you got to know the truth. Uranus is coming to bring the fucking truth. To stop this rebellion. Every time a white person is rebellious against a black king or a queen, every time they gunning us down in the streets with their badges, they killing their mama and their daddy. And they got to suffer for that shit. So you got to know. You ain't got to like it. It's the truth. And you going to hear this shit. Either you going to repent and stop or your ass is gone. Because the earth is killing you off. We not doing it. The earth is not helping you perpetuate. So you ain't gonna have no choice if you want to survive. I'm trying to help you. You come from us. Either get your ass in line with this love walk, or you're gonna be non-existent. Period. And that's not, listen, I'm not trying to be evil. It's the truth. I keep trying to say, y'all ain't gotta like me, but you're gonna respect me. You understand? And some of these white people, let me tell you something. Some of these white people, they're getting it. You got two types of white people. They understand this shit. They've been repenting. That's it. And they on the right side of righteousness. Then you got other white folks. They do feel bad, but they understand that white privilege is still in effect right now. It's coming to a close. The golden era is getting ready to flip the tables. It's already in, listen, it's already in motion. It can't be stopped. There will be no more white privilege. Then what will you do? See, I'm trying to help you, because what's coming next is not going to be good. Because, see, this is their worst fear. They are afraid that when we come into power, we're going to do to them what they've done to us. And it's people like me that is speaking on platforms like this that is trying to reassure the righteous. Because, see, righteous ain't got no color on it. It's a heart condition. And I'm here to let you know that as long as you're righteous, you have nothing to worry about. Because, see, black folks getting it too. You ain't exempt, motherfucker. Trust me. Just because you got melanin don't mean you exempt. So before you start clapping your hands and saying, yeah, you best check your shit at the door. Because you're going to be right there extinct right along with them other ones. If your ass ain't careful. This boils down to the righteous and the unrighteous. The other side of white folks who understand what's going on, they choose to keep their right privilege. They're remorseful on the inside, but they don't want to say nothing. But yet, they go and find people to mate with that's black, or so-called black, that's melanated, so they can leave offspring here. Time magazine came out with a prediction that majority of the population of the earth was going to be biracial by 2050 or some shit like that, or 2044 or 2060. That's a lie. It's not. It's not. The melanin we have is a dominant gene. If you got biracial kids marrying black kids, they're going to be black. It is what it is. It's not. And that's why I'm saying, for this moment, at this time in the golden age, we have to be careful. If God has given you a position of power and rulership and some kind of head or position in this season, you have to be, you are expected to do good with what you are given by having impartiality. Not looking upon somebody because of a race, creed, religion, sex, color, height, depth, breadth, whatever. You judging by the weight of the heart. My energy is here. The feather in the heart is what's on the scales, not your skin color. So for every evil racist that rises up, God gonna put two or more loving people of that same race in this place. Shout out to my Icelandic people. Listen, I love me some Italians, honey. I love me some Irish folks. Some of the most nicest white people I've ever met has been Irish. Crosses down here. So Christianity is getting ready to come back to the forefront. Yeah, and the element of fire. Burning up all false. I heard burning up all falsities. Oh, I heard burning up all false flames. Ooh. So all twin. So this could also be twin flame and false twin flame energy. It's a lot that's getting ready to be revealed. Sacred Chakra came out. I heard collective energy. Creativity. Gabaraz at the bottom. Root. Kased. Sephiroth. See one more that's going to come out. Sorry, y'all. I'm eating tamarind. For those of y'all who don't eat tamarind, you want your third eye open, you want to cleanse your third eye from fluoride, you want to cleanse your body from fluoride and detoxify it naturally, get you some tamarind. It's fruit. It looks like this. You crack this pods open. And on the inside of these pods, it's fleshy, gummy fruit. Yep, look. The bottom 3 chakras is coming out, honey. The ram in the bush. I heard sacrifice. Ooh, I heard demons is going to start sacrificing each other. The 5th element, the element of spirit, which actually is the element of love, is here. That did come out. Tifareth came out reversed. And Virgo did come out. So let me show y'all. What does it taste like? It's sour and sweet. Which that's why I got it, because I ate that all my life. Let's start with Ketha first. This is in the Hebraic language crown. Right? Crowned. It represents the creator, the divine, and the energy out of which all things are created. So this is the great divider, because it divides the light and dark. So I believe the Kether is what sits in between the Chakma and the Banah. I'm not sure. But this is the great divider. So that's what this retrograde energy was doing this whole time. Even Jupiter played a part, by it being still in retrograde, played a part with Saturn. So now, because Saturn is hermaphroditic energy, we get to see Saturn no longer be Chronos. We get to see Saturn as mother time, not father time. So you literally have a marriage bed between Jupiter and Saturn, which is both in retrograde, working together to balance out divine masculine and divine feminine energies on this earth. Because you have Pisces, which was the masculine age of religion. You have Aquarius, which is the feminine age of spirituality. And Jupiter went into retrograde under Pisces and is coming out under Pisces. You have Saturn that's going in under Aquarius, divine feminine, but it's coming out in Capricorn energy, which means it's literally, once Saturn is done rendering karmic justice and all this shit, crowning, something is getting crowned for all to see. It's going to be out in the open. And I'm hearing ding dong, the witch is dead. Uranus is going under Taurus because that's the bull or ox energy. Okay? You can't stop the bull. This is on behalf of the ox. It's correcting rebellion. And it's overseeing change. It's making sure changes. So all these people who's been doing spell work on wombs, because Virgo is the virgin, not because she has not had sex. She's pure in heart. She's the Queen of Pentacles because she's a nurturer. She's the pregnant young mother. She's the wife, the young mother, the homemaker. She is what you call, in the upright, the virtuous woman. She knows how to make a house a home. That's what Virgo the virgin is. Virgin has nothing to do with virginity as we know it in the Western culture. Okay? Remember I told y'all I'm tired of niggas and hoes putting that shit out on whether or not a woman has sex or not, when all these men is dropping bodies every hour on the hour, but they ain't hoish. When I think men is some of the biggest whores on this earth, if you ask me. They don't get to just screw and not be called whores. I'm going to call them out. Y'all some hoes. Take it as it resonates. Oh, the fuck well. If you ain't a hoe, it shouldn't hurt you. About what I'm saying. So this literally is the great divide. So today, Uranus, it's the great divide. The wheat is officially being separated from the tare. That was powerful. I felt that in my heart chakra. Ain't no crossing over. Yep. Yeah, because Kether sits right here, and then Bana and Chokma sits like this. So it does sit in the middle, but it's at an angle. Wow. I was right. This is also the spirit of compassion and knowledge that surpasses understanding, human understanding. Wow. Also at this time, under Virgo energy, because we are under Virgo, number 9, which is the Hermit card in the Tarot. I'm getting a lot of Hangman energy though. What are you willing to walk away from? What are you willing to sacrifice? This is crazy. This is crazy. Because this is separating. This is the great divider, right? But it also is, Kether is also compassion. We are in Virgo season. Virgo came out. So the Hermit card, introspection. So everybody ourselves, we are in retrograde ourselves at this point. Everybody, you in your inner alchemic divinity right now, watching this, you yourself is in retrograde. Because we're all under hermit energy right now. And it all depends on what we're being called to be a hermit toward. Like, are you being called to separate from that marriage that you know no longer serves you? Are you being called to move and relocate from away from the family that is comfortable, but it's comfortable, but you're safe? God will always have you safe, but you're comfortable because this is like a landing pad. You're here because you don't have your own space. And it's just easy. It's easy because it's safe. God said, don't play safe. Let's play hard. I'm also hearing some of us walking away from jobs and people on jobs. This is also friends, family members. Some of you may be called to walk away from, I heard money, millions. Some of y'all may be called to walk away from millions. What are you willing to sacrifice to get better, to get more, to get something, to get something that you really want? It's like the test. It's like the last test. Because I'm hearing the last dragon. When you got that glow, you feel, you know, when you won't let go of the power of elevation. When you need the glow, you got the glow, you got the glow, we got the glow. That's the last dragon. Bruce Leroy. Yeah. To reach that upper level. Y'all, I used to love that song. That's what I'm hearing. Because Hangman, I'm hearing Hangman energy is coming with this Virgo, which is Hermit energy. And remember, you always see the Virgo, the Virgin by herself. In some cards, to be honest with you, she used to be pregnant. She used to be pregnant on some of these cards. They stopped that because they could not deny that the tarot was based on the Torah, which is the Pentateuch, the 5 books of Moses, which were the books of the law. The pentagram is one of the reasons why the pentagram is a symbol of solid protection, especially with the circle around it, which is the 5-pointed star. Is because the circle completes the 5 books of Moses. The completion, which is the circle, is love. It's the spirit of the element of spirit, which is love. So when you put a star pentagram inside of a circle, it's the completion of the 5 books of Moses, which is the Torah. So you literally have the major and the minor arcana that is based on the Bible. This is why you see in the high priestess card, you see her with a scroll and it says Torah on it, T-O-R-A, or Rhoda. It's tarot. Okay, so Hangman is to me, Hangman is a card of sacrifice. Like, what are you willing to let go? And remember, I told you in certain aspects of the Hangman card, he put himself up there to hang upside down in order for him to gain enlightenment, almost like a means of self-torture. Like, dang it, by any means necessary, I'm gonna get this shit. I'm gonna get this work. I'm gonna get this work because I'm that determined to figure this shit out, right? All right, so on to the next. Okay, so I have Sehikai. Sehikai is a Reiki symbol. It's a traditional Reiki symbol given during the 2nd degree and viewed as mental or emotional symbol. So it's translated, Sehikai simply roughly means divine and humanity becomes one. So remember when I said there was a marriage or a crowning? Really, the crowning is the marriage. So there is... Oh, shit. Wow. Okay. Divine and humanity becomes one. Okay. 13705. I can't believe I'm getting ready to say this. The gods are here. As in the days of old, as the gods walked amongst men, now they will walk amongst them once more, as in the days of old. So we got a lot of revelations that's getting ready to happen, a lot of revelatory knowledge. The Sehikai, divine and humanity becoming one, the divine bridge, the highway between earth and heaven is literally getting ready to be made manifested or seen. Y'all don't think it's strange if we see a vertical rainbow. I know that sounds weird, but this is what I keep seeing in my mind's eye. The sky is going to have sure signs of, like, we like to use the word the end times, okay? I'm trying to come up out of that because the end of the age is to begin another. And we are in the end times, but we are in the new beginning stages of a new era, okay? We are in a new era. We're in the age of Aquarius. And this is true Aquarian energy because I will pour out my spirit out on all flesh. Aquarius energy is the picture with the two pictures. One from the waters above, the other from the waters below. So Sehikai is that. This is also talking about emotional release. Y'all, I'm hearing like a lot of us have been feeling like we're never going to be vindicated for the wrong and the injustices that we have suffered. Y'all, vindication is happening. We don't even know. Like, y'all, extreme vindication is happening right now. Do not give up hope. When I say extreme vindication is happening right now, oh, you're going to hear of it. Can you cut this light on? Mimi, please? I got you. Thank you. Sehikai. Wow. It's about to go. It's on and popping. Yeah. So I'm hearing what is that? Not freeze. Frozen. What's that princess name from Frozen? Cause I'm hearing, oh, that was the sister. Elsa. Cause I'm hearing, let it go, let it go. My little girl used to always, my middle child would sing that. Used to sing that all the time. She was obsessed with Frozen movie at one time. Yeah, this is talking about bottling your feelings out of fear of what you're gonna say or how you may be perceived. Calling your helper guides and spirit guides to help you get this energies out. Y'all, we can't go forward with this energy on us. I had to do some transmutation work myself, so y'all not by yourself. I would never do that to y'all. I'm with y'all in this fight, man. Y'all have no idea. Sacral chakra is here. Just below the navel. It emanates the energies related to creativity, self-worth, and sexuality. It also governs the energies of friendliness. So could this possibly be trusted new friends coming in? I'm getting a resounding yes. Also, carnelian, agate, orange calcite, tiger's eye. When this card appears in a reading, you are being asked to examine how do you emotionally communicate, both with yourself and with others. Are you effectively communicating your creative thoughts, ideas, and expressions in an understanding, loving, and healthy way? If not, this chakra may be out of balance. So a lot of us may be in need to balance our chakras at this moment, especially the bottom three, because the solar plexus is here. See? It's at our feet. What's before us that we can see. And the root chakra did come out in the other deck. I mean the other as the other card on the Sephiroth on the Tree of Life. But let's do the element of spirit, the fifth element. This governs above and below, which is heaven and earth. It combines all four energies, all four elements, to provide enlightenment, insight, psychic ability, and connection with the higher self and the divine. So, y'all, there's a scripture in Psalms that says, "Haven't I made thee like little gods, a little lower than the angels?" Y'all, we got X-Men superpowers. Congratulations if you made it on this side. You are becoming, you're in God or goddess energy. King, queen energy, yeah. And this also represents the 13th zodiac, Ouroboros. So you got the 13th, you have the 13th sign, 13th moon, 13th month is in here. So you got 13, 13, 13, which is 444, angelic energy. Yeah, we're getting ready to see divine angels on earth. Like real life angels. Walking and talking. Mm-hmm. You already seen them now. You just don't know it. This is also saying for you to not to let the mundane world, the earthly realm, to affect your spiritual walk. When things get hard, find a way to transmute the energy. Take time, be gentle with yourself. And I'm saying this to y'all because I've had to do that too. There is no reversals when it comes to the Sephiroth. So I'm gonna just read it as is. Tifereth is the sixth Sephiroth, and it's over beauty, and it balances Kesed and Gibberoth. It rests in the middle pillar of the tree. This is dealing with miracles, integration, self-consciousness, and compassion. This is the visible product of the divine in manifested form. What did I tell y'all? Y'all, if we see some stars or some shit fall from like some light beam fall to Earth and they turn into humans, I'm telling y'all, something big about to happen. And because I'm hearing, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Can you feel it? They keep freezing my chat. That's why I keep asking y'all. So cinnamon toast, that type of THC already does exist. That type of THC does exist. When y'all, especially for my people who live in marijuana legal states, when y'all go to purchase y'all marijuana, y'all need to really take into consideration the names of the stuff that y'all are buying. Because believe it or not, that the name of that marijuana plant is programmed into that plant. So if you're going to get some space cakes, where the hell you think you're going once you smoke it or eat it? Your ass is going to outer space. Don't get no damn moon pie and you're not ready to see visions of the moon or have an out of body experience to go your ass up on the moon. I will be restocking candles, y'all. I just, so whether you get it in THC, oil form, hash, edibles, regular weed, just, if you got something you trying to smoke called Wicked Death, your ass better be careful. Wicked Death. I mean, unless God tell you to get it, you never know. It may be for a specific reason. You may be putting the wicked within your ass to death. Birthing a new creature. That's what this movement is all about anyway. You never know. We can't always look at things from a negative perspective, It's always up to God. But with the Tiferet or the Tiferet, it is basically saying the divine in the flesh. So there is going to be a revelation here. It is also going to be uncovered that who may have possibly tried to use you as a blood sacrifice for fame, money, clout. I'm hearing all will be told, no matter how big or small the person is. Yeah, feminine energy is here. I can't make this up. Look what's behind it. Look, Justice, Libra. Look, Aquarius energy. I love this card because it shows the masculine and the feminine, each holding a picture. I love that. Pointed on the earth. Even though it's an air sign that mimics water. I can't make this up. But the element of water is here. Because the divine feminine is on the rise. And that's what's going to be uncovered. That God is definitely female. Woman. Yes, Brittany, this is true. Yeah, and then the element of earth is here. So oh shit. Yeah, y'all right. Illusions is being casted away. Your side is here. And infinity. And it's gonna be a union. It's gonna be a union to be the forever. A union forever. Now watch this. The element of water and earth is the same, except earth has a line in it. So it's letting you know that earth and water are feminine energies. Air and fire are masculine, are known as masculine energies. Me personally, I truly believe that air can teeter totter between the two, because I've seen air become feminine. But that's only an offset energy. Okay, and we're gonna see that listen, for the element of earth to clarify the Sehikai, which is the divine bridge between heaven and earth. You're definitely right, Brittany. We are going to see it. It's going to be literal God and a literal goddess. We have Gemini energy here. This is the Lovers card, which is the divine twins. That's what I heard. The divine lovers, the divine twins. That stands in between light and dark. One may be light, another one may be dark. One twin may have to be darker than the other. Remember, I was telling y'all on the last live, how some of y'all, divine counterparts is going to be in goon energy, because, they had to come out of war. And they've been fighting for a long time now. And God had to prep them in order to be able to protect you when it's time for, in need of protection. And so, God is not playing him yoking different people up. I'm starting to see things like this. If a man or a woman you coming across that is a soulmate and has the potential to be the one that you could yoke up with in this lifetime as divine feminine and divine masculine, and it doesn't happen, it wasn't meant. Period. No matter how cute it may look in your mind's eye, that shit was doomed. Because if it was meant, it would happen. It would have happened. Because I know that false twin flame that I had, his ass would have annihilated me. We also have to understand too, divine feminines, y'all have to be careful in this day and age. You got niggas that is jealous of you. You got men walking around here jealous of women. Sick and disgusting. And vice versa. Some of y'all, listen, y'all divine masculines, y'all got to watch out too. Y'all got females that's jealous of y'all. They'll see the one for you, and they'll know it's her before you would. Or because you feel you're so comfortable. It was 52-52, which was 7-7. Now it was 53-53, which is 8-8. So now it's like the woman, the karmic you with, could see that this woman is your wife, but will do everything in her power to sabotage it. And you'll let her because she's comfortable. That woman over there is going to call, iron sharpens iron. She's going to cause your ass to have to stand up and get the fuck right. And then you're going to have to go before God and say, Lord, okay, what is it that I need to clean up and gut out? He will make you sit on that surgery table for that divine counterpart. You will want it to do it for yourself first. But sometimes that divine counterpart is the catalyst for your change. Man, I love him so much, or I love her so much. I want to be better. You make me want to be better. When you see these people propose, they be like, yeah, you make me want to be better. You inspire me. Sometimes it takes another person to come in, because you've been surrounded by bullshit for so long. You don't see. Ain't nobody told you great. Ain't nobody told you they believed in you. They like when you down because they benefit off of you being down. The moment you come in contact with your greatness, you a threat. Because they can't live off of your energy, my nigga. They can't harvest you no more. So what female or nigga is going to want to tell you great when they eating off of you? The one who want to see you down. So, we got that kind of energy. We got that kind of energy that's floating around right now. You know what I'm saying? 5445 was in the building. You just got to know, especially y'all divine masculines, y'all got to know Seriously. Y'all gotta know without a shadow of a doubt, y'all best hide yourself in God so much to where a karmic woman can't even come at you. Some of these women, they bold now. It ain't like 10 years ago where a lot of women would wait till a man come to them. I'm old fashioned. Fuck it. Hey, it is what it is. But my thing is, a lot of these women, they shooting their shots because they just as karmic as your crazy ass. If not more, worse. Listen, you got a lot of women out here dogging a lot of these niggas out. You got a lot of women out here showing these men, man, I thought I was toxic. She is real toxic. You right. You damn sure right. She is way more toxic than you. And you know what? She came as a karmic cycle in your life to see if you was going to pass this test. Because whatever you prayed for while you was at your job, asking God to alleviate, man, I want something different. I want something new. God, I'm tired of superficial love. God, I'm tired of surface love. God, I'm tired of dead end job. God, I'm tired of doing this day and day. I want something different. I want something new. And as soon as it presents itself, you freeze. You know why you freeze? Because you don't think you're worthy of it. And God said, go ahead, baby. Get her. Get him. That's yours. That's my gift to you. 5656 in the building. That's 1111. And then what happens? What happens? You fold. You know why you fold? Because you don't believe you deserve it. You don't believe you deserve it. You fold. And it's okay. It's okay that you fold. You know why? Because if it's meant, it'll come back around. If not, that was your lesson. A good thing coming by you is your lesson. God forbid you was on some ego shit and you just so happen to be flexing and then set up the very good thing that God sent your way. I don't know if you're gonna be able to get that shit back. And that's why the divine lovers, we say it's twins, like Rebecca had Esau and Jacob, but these are divine lovers that has twin energy. They're siblings by the heart because of the flames that they carry is the same, but they're lovers. Gemini is about lovers. It's not siblings. It's siblings because they're under God, but this is like she said, all set and Osiris energy, aka Isis Osiris. Osiris been looking for his woman. They've been keeping him from her. They've been lying to Osiris and telling him this bitch is who she is. This bitch Isis. And he been falling for the okie doke because until he heals his eyes and until he can see past big asses and small waists, and until he can see past status, he's not gonna get her. And that's why God got him isolated in hermit mode so he can see. Because Isis is going to be on cold. And Osiris can't get mad when he comes in and she in sword energy, ready to take a nigga head off. Because she's going to assume every man that approaches her is guilty until proven otherwise. And I don't blame, you can't blame a woman for doing that. El Boogie, that's what happens. That's what happens. Listen, sometimes the energy on my stuff, especially dealing with money, you could feel it. Your palms is itching. Go ahead on, girl. So, so that's why you have a lot of divine masculines in karmic energy, because they can't see past the woman that they don't want to let go, who they know is poison. They know she poison. They don't give a fuck because she's comfortable. You mean to tell me I'm going to leave cute and comfortable for beautiful, but I got to elevate myself and I'm not ready to grow. I want to be in my bullshit mode. I don't want to heal. I like it here because me have here is I can do whatever I want and women get to put up with my shit. But then guess what happens? What happens when the karmic starts to heal and then moves on with her life, then what do you have left with? Yourself. You don't even like being alone. You don't like you. You don't like you. You don't like you. So how the hell you expect for somebody else to come? And we're getting older. And time has sped up for the righteous to be saved. So who are you? You're going to be old, gray, tattered, and bedbound in a convalescent home with strangers flipping you over and wiping your ass every 4 hours and letting you sit and stench in a diaper. I used to work that kind of job. I know what time it is. Because you ain't going to have nobody to love you through that. You're going to be stuck. And same things go for these women who be operating like karmics. Don't let these good men come. Listen, y'all, don't let these good men come in y'all face. And, just, y'all just, I'm going to say it like this. Y'all deserve happiness. Okay? Just ask God to give you the discernment at the time that no hindrance or illusions or deceptions will be present at the time that person graces your life, that you'll know without a shadow of a doubt that that's that person, and that you can rest assured and be easy in your spirit, that your breathing in your chest, you will be all right. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think anybody needs to sit on the energy of that shallow breathing. That's not what's it. You know what I'm saying? That ain't hot. We want to be able to breathe correctly so we can think clearly. And so I'm just grateful and thankful for y'all because I can see what's happening. And I want to see y'all happy. You're a Scorpio, he's a Gemini. Girl. Oh, girl. Yeah, y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve love. Y'all deserve to be held. And your side wanted to come out, which is on the tree of life, is it rules rhythm and cycles. And it governs things such as time, moon phases, seasons, reproductive cycles, and tidal flows. And it governs the unconscious mind and the emotions. So balancing the crown chakra, making sure your spiritual and your mental and your physical is balanced, that there's a triangle of harmony within your physical, mental, and spiritual balance. That's beautiful. This people clarifies the Virgo card. God is a woman. God is literally the glory of God. This is the Shekinah. This is the Shekinah card. Which is the glory of God on the Sephiroth, the true life. This is what is clarifying the Virgo card. I think when Mercury goes in retrograde, this is going to become public knowledge. This person is going to bear the sign of Capricorn in their chart, in their big three. I heard to say big five, but this is going to be undeniable. This is worldwide. This is not a. Clarify the sacral chakra, please. Yeah, Chokma. Chokma came out again. This is the masculine side, the yang, fire element. Let there be light. Okay. Though this is the sphere, this is what you call the sperm. But now it's the egg. This is the sperm. After the creation that creates more creation. That's what that is. It says energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but transferred from one party to the next. This is, let's say this was created. Benai's destruction. It comes together, and that's where you get the transference of energy, because it cancels out creation and destruction. And it literally becomes as is, which is, this is true God energy. Was, is, and is to come. It just exists, had no beginning or no end. So, in other words, this is the order of Melchizedek. This is the order of Melchizedek, and this is the royal priesthood of Christ. This is the bloodline of Christ. We're talking deep shit here, you know. And this is one of the reasons why I don't always, I try to stop and think before I speak. This is the bloodline of Christ here, and it's through a woman. Okay, that was for the sacral chakra, which just so happens to rule sexual. Yeah, see, they messing with my life. With my life. That's how I know I'm speaking the truth. They fucking with my life. This is like energy of pregnancy too. I'm getting heavy on the wands energy. Spirit of element, please clarify. Element of spirit, I meant to say. The caduceus. In my Madame Endora deck, this means you will receive news from afar. This is Hermes, which is also Mercury energy. This is also the physician's oath, or the Hippocratic oath sign. Okay, this is snake with the pole with wings. This is talking about the rod of Moses. Also, the healing serpents that bit the children of God as they passed on by, so they would be healed. Brazen serpent. Caduceus has a lot to do with healing. This feminine energy is coming to heal. She's a healer. You figure out who that is. She's a healer. I'm going to read this to you. Caduceus. It's often associated with the medical profession, being represented synonymously by the rod of Asclepius. In Greek tradition, it was the staff carried by the god Hermes, the winged messenger. When I think of Mercury, I also do think of Archangel Gabriel, because Archangel Gabriel is the messenger angel. I'm not going to say he's the only one without a sword, but I feel like he knows how to fight. He's just the least. He's the winged carried. He carried. So when you see Cartier carrier, that's like Archangel Gabriel energy. Okay. Now how? So you just want to come on out? Okay, I'll read you, but just hold your horses. Hold your horses. When the caduceus appears in a reading, it relates to the medical profession. Are you in the medical profession, or have you been drawn toward a service profession? Are you a healer or a light worker? Do you feel the need to help others and don't know why? Medicine is a generalized term that can refer to more than just physical health. This card is a catalyst to take action for yourself and others using your natural healing abilities. So some of you may be trying to go back to school. You may be called to go back into the medical field, medical profession. Can't make this up. What's behind this? It's Venus, feminine goddess energy, and the Kundalini, which is rising. And behind that is Pluto energy, which Uranus. I want to say Uranus is. I feel like Uranus may high like Pluto. I'm not sure. Yeah, but this is divine healer, divine feminine. That's what's classifying. Okay, let me see. Decomayo. Gonna read this to y'all. Let me get out of here. Okay, this is a Reiki symbol. So you see Reiki Master symbol used in all attunements and in all Reiki healing. There are many variations of this symbol that exist depending on the teacher and the Reiki system. Daikomayo means roughly great being of the universe, shine on me. It can also mean great shining light. So it seems like this is an actual literal person. This is a literal person that's in the restorative Luciferian energy. We do not want to believe that. We don't want to hear that. But if they would have left the Christian books alone like they found them in Egypt by way of the Hebrews, outside of the Ethiopian Bible, we would have been okay. We would have known this shit. They have casted a spell of illusion and deception over the Western world to make us believe that feminine energy is demonic and passive and secondhand. And I'm done with it. I am done with it. It's a lie from the pits of hell. It's a lie from the pits of hell. Okay, 2/11/21, I seen it. It's a lie from the pits of hell. This is the manifestation of the spiritual body into the physical body. This is also the symbol that shows the belief that if there's a physical ailment in the body, it started in the spirit first. So the spirit must be healed, right? So this is what heals. It's called wholeness. It's asking you to ponder your life path, your goals, your desires in order to guide you in a loving, compassionate, and abundant way. Cleanse your life of unnecessary energies is the message with this card. So this is why we're under hermit mode. We're under hermit mode just for that. So that we can introspect and cleanse within. I hope I've helped y'all. I hope I helped y'all. Ain't that something? I'll leave y'all with this. Hand of Fatima and the Ankh is here. Feminine energy is on the rise, y'all. All right. I'm going to let y'all know when I restock. Hopefully I can get the same candles in. If not, I'll try to get a similar candle until I can get that other one in. God is going to get the glory out of everything that we do here on this channel, okay? I'm so grateful and thankful that all my society members, Order of the Mystic Healers, is here. ootmh, baby. You know, we are powerful here. For God we live, and for God we're going to carry on. Okay? We're going to live at a ripe old age. God is going to come and take us home. And God is not through with us yet. Remember always to spread light and love, first to yourself and then to everyone you love, and then to the outermost parts of the earth. And be gentle and kind with yourself, because we know that not every day is going to be a good day. And, you know, be quick to repent, slow to speak, and quick to listen. Harmless as a dove and wise as a serpent. And may God guide and rule over us for all the days of our lives. Consistently protecting us in all our ways. Always reminding us that even on our worst day, we are still the righteousness of God. I stand in the gap for humanity to spread hope, love, and faith. Help your children who are on the brink of giving up. Help your children who are tired. Help us, God. Those who are just seeking for a leg up. Help us, God. Provide us at our core, at our root, the foundations to stand upon your holy word and not be shaken. Because at the end of the day, when this world is rolled up like a scroll, your word will remain. Your hand will remain. Your words is going to remain. We're grateful and thankful that we are set in your words. We are your living word. We breathe your word. Let the tablets of your commands be etched upon our hearts. And that is love. Until next time, I'll see y'all. I love y'all. Okay, peace and protection. I'm going to try to restock as fast as I can, y'all. Okay? All right. Be safe. Good night.